Hey guys, I'm back, and I am actually back because I realized I was watching some YouTube and I was like, I never did my end of the year book tag. Like, what? I never did it. And I read a lot of books last year, so I was like, I might as well do this book tag. So yeah, and most of the questions that I have, I did get from Emmy Rosam's YouTube video, her recent one, for Bookmas. So I did want to say that I love her. She's amazing. So please go check her out. And some of them I did just get from Google, and some are just from my brain. So let's get started. The first book for this list is the best book of the year. This was a battle between two books, but I did pick one, and that is Nocticadia by Kari Lake. I'm just so obsessed with this book. Literally, like, it's so atmospheric, and the writing is just so good, and it's so dark, but it's like, it's just so good. It's just so good. So literally, I had to pick this one. I had to do it because, like, I just love this book. The other option was A Curse of Saints by Kate Dramas, and I also love that book. It's just a completely different vibe. Next is my favorite cover of the year. There was a couple contenders for this, but in the end I had to go with The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, because look at her. She's stunning. She's so stunning. And this book was also amazing. So yeah, overall I would definitely read this, especially if you're into kind of gothic-y vibes. Like, it's so good. The next book I don't have a physical copy of. I actually did up until last week, but I sold the books, the whole series of books. So, but a book that surprised me the most is definitely God of Malice by Rena Kent. So I don't know if I ever really went into this, but the first dark romance I ever read was a long time ago, and it was Haunting Adeline, and I didn't really get into it. I just kind of read 3/4 of it and was like, maybe not. And then God of Malice was the first dark romance book that I got into recently, and the reason I was so shocked by it was because I was shocked that I loved it so much. It's very dark, so you have to check your trigger warnings, but it did surprise me the most in how much I liked it and how much I thought I was going to hate it. So yeah, God of Malice, guys. Check your triggers, but pick it up if it sounds good to you. Alright, the next one on this list is a book that you loved that is underrated. And that's going to The Curse of Saints by Kate Dramas. No one talks about this book. Absolutely no one talks about this book. Where are the people talking about this book? It's a 5-star book for me. Literally, look at all my tabs, right? And it's a fantasy romance, and I felt their romance so deep that I cried. I cried. It wasn't sad. I felt it, so I cried. It is part of a trilogy. Literally, please pick up this series. It is so underrated. It is just so good, and I just need other people to talk about it with. So please do. The next prompt is a sad one. Okay? It is, what is it again? Oh yeah, the most disappointing book of the year. I am scared to say this one. for me, it was City of Mirth and Malice by Alexis Almenard. I know. It's a beloved book. But I couldn't get into it no matter how hard I tried. I had a bit of that struggle with the first one as well, but I still rated it pretty highly. But this one, I couldn't really get into it. And I'm not 100% sure why. It just kind of felt like it wasn't for me. It was still decent. It was still good. And I'm not judging anyone who loves it. Like, everyone has different tastes. But it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This next one I might also get a little bit of hate for. Okay. A book that didn't live up to the hype. And when I put this book up, it's not that I hated the book, because I didn't. I did enjoy it. It just wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. And that's City of Gods and Monsters by Kayla Edwards. Guys, look, I still tapped it and everything. I still enjoyed it. I just found that I was struggling to pick it up. And it was really overhyped. Not overhyped, but it was so hyped that I had this like thing in my head being like, oh, it's gonna be like one of the best books I've ever read. And then I picked it up and it was like, the writing was good. Nothing against the writing was really good. I just didn't feel the characters as much as I wanted to, you know? So yeah, unfortunately, this is overhyped book of the year. Sorry. Guys. Okay. A book, like the most frustrating book of the year. Most frustrating book of the year. Skyshade by Alex Astor. I really enjoyed the first two. Like, they weren't anything like so super different, but I really enjoyed them. But Skyshade, I felt that the love triangle in this story went on for a little bit too long. Just a smidge too long. And it was kind of driving me nuts. The decisions that our main character was making, I was like, girl, what are you doing? What is happening? Why are you doing this when he's right in front of you, right? So, yeah. I'm still gonna read Crown Tide, because I've heard good things. But yeah, that's just how I felt. It was just frustrating. Like, if I were her, I would have already known what to do. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, we're on a train of negative Nancy stuff here. So we're gonna do the cringiest book I read this year. And this is nothing against the people that like this book. It's just, for me, I can find things really cringy really easily. So the book that I chose is Brought for Bride by T.J. Maguire. Yeah. I think I rated this like a 2.75. I was so cringed out by how like I love badass women, right? But they made it so like in your face that it was just kind of like, okay, yes, I get it, she's like, it just cringed me out. Like, I did this and I did that and I was amazing, and I just can't. It just cringed me out too much. So yeah, and also the romance, I didn't really feel it was there. It just was like lust, you know? There was no like deepness, so so it made it cringier. I don't know. I still had fun reading it, but I did struggle a little bit with that. I'm gonna get so eaten up. This is so bad. Okay, moving off of the depressing stuff that might get me in trouble, let's move on to the one of your new favorite authors this year. I'm so excited. Chloe Walsh, guys. Chloe Walsh. I read Binding 13, Keeping 13, Saving 6, and Redeeming 6. This month I'm actually planning on reading Taming 7. So she's just, the things that she makes you feel, like, I feel like these characters are real. I can't, like, I literally, like, I love them all so much. Like, she could write like 8 more books in this series and I'd read them. I don't know. Something about her writing is so real, and it's dark, but it's hopeful, but it's sad, and like, oh, it's just so good, guys. If you guys haven't read this series, Binding 13, please do. I mean, check your triggers. Definitely check your triggers first. But please read this. It is so good. It is just so good. Moving on to a book that made me cry this year. A lot of books made me cry this year, but I had to narrow it down to the one that made me cry the most, and that is Goldfinch by Raven Kennedy. So, I don't know how she did this, but a character that I hated through most of the books, suddenly I was bawling my eyes out for. What do you mean? What? Like, no, this didn't happen in my head. When I think back on it, that's not part of the story. That's not part of the story at all. I'm trying to convince myself that everything's okay, but it's really not. It's really not. I cried really hard. Like, what was the point? What? So yeah. This is the 6th book in a series, by the way. It's the last book in the, oh my god, what is it called? Guild. The Plated Prisoners series. The first book is Guild. So, I would definitely check this out. Check your triggers. It is super dark, but it is so good. Please check it out. Okay, guys. Newest fictional crush. Newest fictional crush, you say? Wrath from Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerri Maniscalco. He's so fun. He's so fine. He's on my, I don't even know what number he is, but he's in my top 10 book boyfriends now. This whole series, it's a trilogy, is 5 stars to me. I love it so much. And I love him so much. For some reason, people think this series is YA. It is not YA. It's more new adult. I definitely wouldn't let younger teenagers read this. Because it's, later, the last two books can get a little bit adult themed. So, but anyway, just, if you haven't met Wrath, what are you doing? What are you doing? Meet him. Love him. Please. He's amazing. I need someone to talk to about this. I'm coming across so desperate, but it's fine. It's fine. The last prompt on this list is the best sequel you read this year. This was also a battle because I read another series that the sequel was also amazing in, but I decided to go with this one because the other one was interconnected standalones and this one wasn't. So, Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. You guys, I gave this 5 stars. The first one I gave like 4 something. This one I gave 5 stars. I loved this book so much. And at the end, Nightmare made me sob. Like, sob. It was so good. The romance was so good. The story, the plot, it was so good. So yeah, please read this. It is fantastic, and Rachel Gillig just keeps getting better and better. Like, I'm so excited for The Knave and the Moon. The Knave and the Moon, it's coming out this year, and I can't wait. I'm so excited, guys. But anyway, that has been my what is it called? What is that called? Oh my god. Guys, I've lost my mind. Give me 1 second. Guys, I'm stupid. It's called End of the Year Book Tag. Even though we're in March. And I just forgot to do it. So yeah, that has been the End of the Year Book Tag for 2025. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next video.